Hi everyone, welcome back to Beaten Crazy Custom Creations. Now, I have some really exciting news. My channel just reached 200 subscribers. I am amazed, and I thank you all for subscribing and commenting and liking my videos. Thank you so much, but I'm going to do a 200 subscriber giveaway. Now, you just need to leave a comment, tell me that you liked, subscribed, and comment, and your name will go in Daisy the Sugar Skull. Now, once that is done, once I'm ready for the drawing, I'm just going to take my sugar skull across the street to the little girls across the street, shake it up, let them draw a name out of there, and then I will let you know who the winner is, let you know that I need your address, and that I'll be sending you a blessing box. So, that being said, let's roll with this one. I did ask the other night on my video if, everybody was tired of seeing dragons. And, of course, several people are not tired of seeing dragons. So, we're going to do dragons, dragons, dragons. And I hope that everybody will like it. Okay, let me get you down and show you what I've already got them colored. And all the colors that I've used will be put in, listed in the description and as to where I got the molds. Also, I'll let you know that almost everything that I used, everything that I used was less resin, Chameleon powders. And then I used Let's Resin Holographic powder. So, and Let's Resin Intense colors. So, let me get you down and show you what I got. This is a skull with the dragon on his head. I know it looks like a hot mess right now, but that's what that is. That's one of the projects we're going to do, and I'm going to put that in my machine. Now, the other two I'm just going to put on my heat mat. So it may be tomorrow before I'll be able to get back to you and we'll demold. But here is the larger dragon egg, which is already colored. It's a dragon and an egg. That one we're going to pour. Let me set it over here for now. And we have put the bag somewhere. The smaller dragon egg. Dragon coming out of the egg. And we're going to pour that too. So we got these three to do. Now, I know that Chameleon powders show up better and with a lot of wow when you pour them in black with the black background. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do black for the background. I haven't got my epoxy mixed up yet. I am going to put my cup that I'm going to mix it on my little heating mat right here. Now, the epoxy shouldn't be that cold, but I kind of want to heat up my cup real quick before I start putting the epoxy in there. We're going to be using, normally I would use Let's Resin Fast Cure, but tonight I'm going to use JDiction 4-hour for this. So I'm going to jump off of here and I'm going to mix up my epoxy and get my color, just get it mixed up. first with my mask on, and then I will jump back on and we'll color it in black and we'll get it poured and get started. So I'll be back. Alright, I'll let it set on the heat mat for that little cup heater for at least 5 minutes. So, I mean, there's still some micro bubbles in it, but not as bad. I think I want to get me one of those vacuum pots that will vacuum the bubbles out. I'm not sure I have enough made up for all 3, so I might have to jump off and make some more up. We'll see. I mixed up 7.6 ounces, so we'll see if that's enough. Get the color mixed in here. I think that's the only thing I really don't care for with the fast cure resin is the fact that it's a lot thicker than the regular resin. I mean, the less resin that I use, the regular, not fast cure resin I use, is a whole lot thinner and a whole lot easier to stir. This stuff is thick, just as thick as the Let's Resin Fast Cure is, and it's kind of a pain to stir. I'm trying to make sure I got all of those pieces of mica done that I put in there. So let's scrape the stick. And of course there's mica on it. Let's get it scraped off. I'll pour that one first because I'm going to put that in the machine. Then we'll pour the 2 dragon eggs now. My only thing I have about that is I want to put the dragon eggs on the heat mat, which is fine, you know. But the problem with the heat mat is you don't have to use them so many times. The mat itself starts bubbling up, and that's a problem. Alright, here we go. Start right here in the center and just let it flow out. My leveling board says I'm level, so we'll see. I don't know if this is even going to be enough. Let's hold up here and just let it do its thing. Let it spread some more. Dang it, I meant to heat this, I was going to heat the silicone. I was going to heat the mold up first. I forgot to with my heat gun. Yeah, I may not have enough. Thought I did, but I may not. That's okay. I just brought my new bottles of JDiction down here, so I'm good. If I have to mix up more. we surely would have enough. I knew I probably wouldn't have enough to do my eggs, but I thought I surely would have enough to do this. Well, darn it. Yeah, it's no big deal. I mean, I'll mix up more. It's not that big. It's not the end of the world. I will mix up more. And this time I'll probably overmix. Yep. It's really not that far from being filled, but I don't really know. I should have filled those eggs up with some alcohol before I coated them with Chameleon colors, because then I would know. I don't go in my thing here. Much got it pretty much cleaned down. I don't know that there's much more I can get out of it. I still need just a little bit more. So I'll pause you and mix up some more. See, I got some stuff over here peeking through that I don't think it should be peeking through. And I still got those 2 eggs to do. So I'm going to clean my cup out real quick. And yeah, I'm just going to wipe it out. And then mix up some more. And I'll be back. And we'll put this one in the resin machine. And I'll pour the others. I don't know. I think that one of them might be fine in the machine, but I think the other one would be too deep to be put in the machine. So I wouldn't do it that way. I don't want it to flash cure, so I wouldn't do it that way, but I just want to wipe this out real quick, and then I will mix some more up. I don't want any black in here when I pour my new resin, a new batch in here, because I need to be able to see if I'm getting rid of bubbles here. So, alrighty. Well, it's time to put my mask back on and measure out some more resin. I'll be back. Okay, let's mix up some more black. Don't know that I'm going to need a whole lot more for that one, but I still got those 2 eggs. So I'm just going to put 1 healthy scoop in there, although I do have a little bit more. I did mix up a little bit more by accident. You know, because I have found that if you... And Miss Wanda with Wanda's Blessed Creations was correct. If you weigh it out on the scales, that your jugs are have the same amount in there. So I weigh mine out. And I just kind of overdid it. I kind of overdid it. I didn't mean to, but I did. Yeah. I mean, it happens. You pour a little bit more, too much of one side, and then you gotta turn around and pour the same amount of the other side. And again, just to make sure your jugs are the same. So that's actually what I have been doing, and it has been working out better. I can look at those JDiction jugs, and I just opened them for this project. So they're both right at the same level. So I like that. I mean, I think that's a whole lot less waste. I mean, I try not to mix up any more than I need, but I got busy coloring those and didn't think about it until after I got the color on the eggs that, oh, you know what? I probably should have poured some alcohol in there and seen how much I needed to mix up for these. But hopefully I have enough here for just a little bit I need to pour in there and both eggs. And like I said, I don't know, I'm just a little leery about putting those. I guess I'll see. Yeah, I'll see how level it is. I got my glasses back on so I can see what the heck I'm doing. More in here and get it where it's supposed to be. Whoa, whoa, going too fast here, Kay. Going a little too fast. Oops. One here is just not where it should be. I don't know where it went. Okay. Let's go up here and check this one. Oops. Oh well, I may have some that I have to cut out. Some over pour. Really wouldn't be the first time for me. I do over pours all the time. I guess if I could see better I probably wouldn't, but sometimes it's hard to see where you're at on this mold, and especially when you're pouring in a dark color. It's hard to see where you're supposed to be. I'm going to call that good. And I'm going to hit it with the heat gun. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the machine over there and get it going. So I'm sorry about the noise, but we're going to hit it with the heat gun. See some air bubbles right along the edges. So I'm going to spread this real quick. And I'm going to pick my tray up, take it over there and put the top on it and get it going. And then we'll start pouring the dragon eggs. Whoa, no you don't. No you don't. No you don't. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay, sorry about the noise, but that's going. Now, I'm going to take my mat and move it. Sit on the floor for the moment. Guys, see how this thing bubbles? There's nothing I can do about it. Alright, put my dirty mat back down here. And get my eggs over here. And hopefully I got enough for both. But I'm not going to say I do or I don't. Alright, we'll stop real quick and do a little squidgy. At least that's what Steve McDonald calls it. And squidgy it and try and make sure that I don't, that whatever bubbles are there, they're gonna rise up and go away. I don't think I'm gonna have enough. I realize how deep these were. Pretty deep. Yeah, pretty deep. Yep. I'm not there. I'm definitely not there. And the other one's even more taller than this one. Yeah, this dipped my cup right down in there. Gotta keep it in over the mold so I don't get it all over my mat. I was going to have enough to at least do one of them. You can see that was a real, it's a miscalculation there. Come on. Alright, I shall return. I'm gonna mix up some more. Alright, let's mix up some more black here. Hopefully I haven't overdone it. I turned my light up some too. If it's too bright, I'm sorry. but it was a little dark and I couldn't really see my scale over here very well. I didn't want to over pour. I mixed up the same as I mixed up the last time, 8.2 ounces, so we'll see. Sorry, I'm pretty sure you can hear that machine running, but kind of wanted to at least get that one done. I will turn the heat mat on for these. So far, I don't seem to be, where I have it sitting, I don't seem to be unlevel, so we'll see. We'll see how well that goes. Because I've thought that before and then turned the heat mat on, and then when I come back down it's overflowed on one side. Alright, this one doesn't really need a whole lot more, and I'm trying to see if I got it sitting kind of in the middle of the, I have one little leg that was trying to fold over on me there. Make sure I got it in the middle of the mat here, because I am going to turn it on. Alrighty, I don't want to go any further. Alright, hopefully I won't have to go get another mold, but just kind of set this one right in the middle of the mat too. We'll pour some and then we'll squidge it. Because I know this has got some horns in it too. Not very big horns because they're supposed to be babies, but still big enough that I could have some major air bubbles in there. And I kind of don't want to. Squidgy it. Please tell me I have enough mixed up. Shoot. Oh, come on. Please, please. Dang it. I could have sworn that would be enough. Really, I could have sworn that would be plenty. Yep. Hold on a minute. Stop dripping. Let's scrape this out. sticking the cup, mix part, the little pour part of the cup into the damn mold there. Darn it. You're gonna be a nut. You have to be a nut. I don't want to mix anymore. I've used about a half of a big jug of JDiction here. Alrighty, I'd say we're good. I guess I panicked for nothing. Alright. Yay! Yay! Although I thought I dripped. I did, it went down the side there. Alright. I'm gonna get before I clean my cup up here, I'm gonna get get me a Mica wipe and wipe my hands really good. These things are amazing. If you don't have any, you should get some. Because they sure do clean your gloves pretty good. Not that I don't have enough gloves to be okay, but you know, I use them for as many times as I can use them before I have to throw them away. And this works pretty good. Alright. I'm going to heat those up, but I am going to turn my mat on first and let it go ahead and help me get some bubbles rising here. I don't know which way is off on this thing and which way is on. I probably don't need it on all the way, but it's okay. Alright, let's get some bubbles going. I hope these turn out looking cool, because they looked pretty cool. The colors looked pretty cool when I got them colored with the Chameleon colors, so we'll see. I'm hoping they turn out really cool. I really like that Resin Chameleon color olive. I think I said that the other night on my last video. But when you pour black over it, it doesn't stay white. And I've done the white dragons, so I was trying some different colors this time, so we'll see how they come out. Just trying not to do... I've done blue dragons. I've done all kinds of colors of dragons, really. But blue is my favorite color, so... Alright, I don't know if I'm going to be able to put that thermal mat on it or not. Stop with the bubbles, come on. You eventually shouldn't have any bubbles coming up. I mean, I know it's going to keep rising, but I was hoping that I could take care of the biggest part of the bubbles, especially around the edges there. give them a spritz with some alcohol. And I don't know, I'll have to see if my cover is tall enough. That one still looks like it's sitting a little unlevel. Come on, don't you dare. You look like you're sitting unlevel. I don't know why. Okay. I don't know. Here's my thermal cover. I don't know if it's gonna be, maybe it'll be tall enough. Let's just see. I just don't want to knock it over after I went to all that trouble to pour it. Okay, what am I stuck on over there? I don't know. There we go. Alright, y'all. I will see you in the morning and we will unload. I'm going to finish cleaning my cup up and get my stuff shut down. Let the machine go, let the mat go, and the mat's up for 2 hours and it'll kick off when it's done. I worried about that in the beginning, but I've checked it enough times to know that doesn't mean I won't check it again. But I usually check it to make sure it's went off. Alright, see you in the morning. Bye for now. Welcome back, y'all. Everything's cured, so I'm going to get you down and we're going to unmold. So let's get you down so you can see what I'm doing. I didn't get my lid quite right on my machine, and I came down here last night and it was still running. I'm like, what the heck? And I realized that the lid wasn't setting on there correctly. So that's why it was still running. So I went ahead and put the lid on correct and let it go ahead and do its thing. Finished what it was doing. So this is the dragon on top of the skull. And I'm going to have to write down all my colors that I used. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Wow. Okay. You ready? You ready for this? Skull is done in hollow. Doesn't look too hollow. Maybe it's just this light here, but it's done in holographic from Resin. There's the skull and the dragon. So I'll put it in my photo thing because I'm going to have to take a photo of it. Okay, let's start with the smaller egg here. I may have to get me some alcohol. Yeah, maybe. Gotta get it started here first. Yeah. Squirt some alcohol down in there. Make it easier to get it out of there because it's kind of sharp at the top. Usually I am strong enough to do this, but here lately I've noticed that I'm not quite, this left hand's not quite as good as it used to be. Yeah. I'll start trying to roll it back. I may have to put it up against me to do that. Come on, roll. Ooh. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be. Come on. Okay. It's fairly clean mold. You know, have to be cleaned a little bit more before I use it again, but cleaned off pretty good. Wow, I kind of wished I'd use a different color though. Alright, here's what this one looks like. Yeah. I wished I'd have used a different color on the dragon. But it's cute. It's cute. You can tell it's a dragon. Alright, let's get this one out. This is how I usually get myself cut. Is doing this. Alright, let's see if we can get it to start to roll. Come on. Back half of it doesn't want to roll. I can get the front to roll, but the back doesn't want to roll. Front doesn't want to go. I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. Let me get this rolling first. Okay. Come on. Oh, he's awesome. He's awesome. I love that coloring. And that's the intense black cherry. These are all chameleons. Wow, he's pretty cool. I like the way it turned out. I'm happy with them. I wish I'd have used a different color on that dragon, or the egg at least. But you can tell it's a little dragon, so I'm happy with it. So, let's see. I think my next project's going to be some UV resin. I think I'm going to do some UV resin. And I'll probably start it later on today. Did I get it? Yeah, I had a little air bubble right there on his horn. Darn it. On his little horn on his head. But other than that, he's pretty good. I might even a few air bubbles, but not bad. They're so cool. Alright, so I'll set them this way so everybody can see. And I'll do my shout outs. Let's see, Wanda's Blessed Creations, Stacy _ the Crafty Cat, Laura Cabbage Patch Soap, Rez C Liz, India Brady Art by me, Andrew Walker, Billy Holman Creations, Cosmic Carol Creations, Sam I Am Resin Crafts, Claire's Crafty Corner, Paranormal Girl, Resin Nut, Marvelous Artsy, and let's see, Toonfish Crafts. And I'll see you later on today in the next video. Bye for now.